Hey guys, it's Heather the Crochet Witch. How are you guys doing? So this is the second, it's week 2, yes, of June's movie Marquee challenge. So it's the second week update. If you are new and do not know what that is, thanks for joining, first of all. Second of all, the movie Marquee challenge is a yearly project challenge thing that I am doing with Sandy from Crochet A Canada. It was her brainchild that she had brought up, and we are alternating months. This month is my month that we are picking a movie. We pre-selected a few movies at the beginning of the year, and we are picking them at random. And then we are showing you guys the movie poster and going with the colors and things out of that poster to make a project for the month. We are asking you guys to join along with us and to post your makes in our Facebook groups, which are linked down below, by the way. And you should definitely join in and show us. And aside from that, you should also show us just all your cool stuff. Like right now, we got the Hobby Lobby hauls going on and Michael's hauls going on. And you should just show me personally. I can speak for myself. I know Sandy likes to see all that cool stuff too. So I love seeing your hauls. I love seeing your makes. I love seeing projects that you're thinking about making. I love all the yarny stuff. So feel free to post all of that goodness in my group. And I'm pretty sure that I can speak for Sandy too. So I think that I can. Excuse me. Sorry if I sound extremely tired, and I'm clearly choking on my words too. I was up for a very long time last night, not even work related. We'll get into that in the next video that I do though. Back to the movie Marquee challenge. So this was, as I mentioned, my month, and I drew the movie Free Guy. I will show you here the movie poster. Sound effects for the movie poster. As you can see, hopefully I appeal to everybody's color senses this time. Hopefully you found something that you liked. I did promise that there would be more colorful things coming up in the future, since we had quite a few dark and dreary ones before. Since that's more like, I guess, my style. I didn't mean to pick movie posters that were in my color style, but I was just picking movies that appeal to me in general, and it so happened that a lot of them are blacks and grays and reds and dreariness, but this is definitely not that. So, the colors that stood out to me, I'm going to show you the colors. I'm also using up a lot of my scraps, or like, for me, scraps are like, if I've used a little bit of it in a project, it becomes a scrap skein or a scrap ball, because obviously it's not full, but it's not necessarily that used either. Like now it is, because this is I've done the part of my project that I've needed to do with it, but this is just a Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn white. It's what I have left now, but it at one point was a floppy skein of yarn. It probably started out its life like this, because this was at the beginning of this project, this was a new skein of yarn. But here is the pink that I'm using in this project. This is a Hobby Lobby. I love this yarn in Hot Rose. So there's my pink. I'm also using the goldfish, really stood out to me. I know there's also orange and like the fire on the movie poster. But this was just a big twist value in, I think it's in the color orange. Yes, it is. So, and here's what's the leftover now. It's a real floppy skein. I'll probably wind that into a ball when we're done here. This was a leftover from my Hopper cabin blanket from last summer. And it's another big twist value in the color chocolate brown. And then I'm using I had two sets of these. These were both new at the beginning of the project, but I had been saving them for, like, I got them in a sale. Also a big twist value, the color Sapphire, because that was the sky, I believe, in the poster, and the color Cornflower Blue for Ryan Reynolds' shirt, because gotta represent the main guy in the movie. And by the way, I know I've said this in the other videos so far this month, but so I know that it's not required to watch the movie, and it's still not, but like highly suggest it. Some people have found it on HBO Plus, I think, if you're looking to stream it, or like I own the DVD of it, so like very easy for me to watch it again and again, because I saw it in the theaters and loved this movie. So funny, so not up my alley as far as movies, but like I wanted to see it because Joe Keery is in it from Stranger Things. He plays Steve, so he's one of my main guys anyway, but so fell in love with this actual movie. But okay, when I first looked for it on Disney Plus, it was not there. Because I assumed at the time I could watch it like the Black Widow movie, like pretty much right away, or at least as soon as it was released on DVD, and it wasn't there. Since then, folks in other countries have said they found it on their Disney Plus, so I thought maybe it just wasn't on American Disney Plus, and then I ended up looking, and it is on it's on our Disney Plus too. So if you have Disney Plus, you can see Free Guy there. Just putting that thought out there, if that makes it more accessible to you guys. But I can't suggest a movie more right now, like especially you guys that like comedy or just like romancy kind of comedies. There's a name for that. Is it just rom-com or something? Not my style of movie, so I don't know. But I really like this movie. It's really cute. Anyway, so what I did was, and I used black, but I don't have that in here with me. Just, it's a red heart with love, because I think I mentioned this, like every other project I do that has black in it is, well, every project I do that I think that has a basic black in it lately is using red heart with love, because I still have an abundance of the plain colors that I had gotten from like the last time that Walmart did clearance yarn. Not clearance. The very last time they did it at a Thanksgiving sale, which was years ago. Like, what is it, 5 or 6 years ago at this point, it seems like. Yeah, it was a while ago. And I had super stocked up on like basic colors instead of, they had some variegated colors. I remember that and everything. But I had super stocked up on, at the time I had a bunch of gray. I still have a few of those, but like I went through this phase where like a bunch of people wanted to buy those shark blankets that you could put your feet in and stuff. So I went through a bunch of the gray. I went through a bunch of the brown. I don't remember what I did with all the brown that I mean, yes, I used it in a big blanket. Big surprise. I had a bunch of white, I had a bunch of blue, but like I bought a bunch of solid colors thinking that was stuff that I would use to sell, like that people would want. And I was right, I used a lot of it, but like I still have an abundance of black because I bought a lot of the black. So I'm still using it. I'm almost done with it. I think I'm almost finally done with it, but I'm not really sad to see it go. Like I wish I had an ever-growing supply of it because I always use it. But I wanted to represent Joe Keery's character specifically, and he has like a black t-shirt on in the movie, and his glasses are black, or in the cover, I mean. So Joe Keery is represented by the color black. So what I've done is I made one of each just to show you and join them together already. But I'm making mitered granny squares, and this is the way they'll lay. But so the small colors are the pink, the white, the orange, and the brown. You can see the brown better the closer I get, because it just kind of looks flush with the black all the way back here, I know. But so as you can see, Joe Keery and Ryan Reynolds colors are basically on all of them. And then the sky color is on all of them. But I wanted to go with, I was going to do a solid granny squares just because I like those better. But the granny square, the traditional granny square, kind of reminded me of more like the little blocks in like the 8-bit graphic type, you know, computer game graphics. And I know it's a newer video game that's in the actual movie. Spoiler, it's a video game type movie if you didn't know. But it's still sort of my thought process was like 8-bit graphics, video games, free guy. So that's where I went with that. I'm joining them in, obviously, the continuous join, which is where the sapphire blue is coming in. And then I've made enough to make this twice as wide. It's going to end up being 6 by 8. I think I'm making 48 squares. And yeah, it's just got like this, it's got this like 70s look to it to me already. Like I'm digging it. Like I can only imagine when it's fully done and when there's a dark blue border, and oh my God, I hope I have enough of the blue now that I'm thinking about it. But at least it's a common Joann's color and I can go grab some more if I absolutely need to. But part of my year-long thing is to use from my collection, right? So hopefully I don't have to. We'll see. But that being said, I got all of the rest of the white squares done. I got all of the rest of the orange squares done. I got all of the rest of the brown squares done. I dig just the way these look together. Like, I could put these together and make a blanket with the blues. Aren't those pretty too? And then I got all of the rest of the pink done, and I've got the black mitered part put on those. And I did get the ends sewn into everything because you know me, I told you guys I do traditionally like to have my ends sewn in. I do not like going at the end of a project because then that's when my ends never fully get sewn in. Like I do hate sewing in ends. I hate it. So I just do it as I go. And so what I've been doing is just sort of like I want to say conveyor belt, but you know, it kind of like a conveyor belt, I guess. But you know, like I did all of the pink, I did all of the brown, I did all of the white, and then now I have my black. That's why I don't have my black in here. I have my black out by the computer so I can like watch YouTube or watch movies or whatever on my computer and crochet. And all of the squares are now about to get all their Joe Curie-ness. Represent my man keys on all of them. And get the ends sewn in before I move on to the light blue, and then we'll do that too. And then so hopefully by next week I'll have that to show you. Hopefully I'll have at least started on the light blue, or if not, finished that too. And then the last week will be the joining and the border, and I should actually have a project finished, and yay. So that's what I've got done. I think it's been pretty decent, considering I have had to do some stuff out of the house, which will be in other videos, and I've been working on that yarn room, and I'm working a lot. Like, I had an extra day off at work, but only working the days that I have, I've almost hit overtime and still been doing stuff on my days off. So I've been like working a lot as far as actual work. So fun times. It's been a lot. So but then I like come home and try to hurry up and get this done, because like I am really digging the way that this is looking. So I can't wait to see how it ends up, you know. But yeah, I have seen some of you guys who have been doing like the squares, and Sandy is doing different bags. Like she's taking different themes of colors and doing multiple projects, but smaller ones. So like bags for the month. Oh my gosh, you guys have got to go over to her channel and check hers out, because like her first bag, I am in love with her first bag and the colors that she chose. And like, it's gorgeous. Like, I want to steal that bag, Sandy, like for real. It's beautiful. It's really pretty. But yeah, go check her out. If you are not subscribed to her channel, make sure that you are and that you show her some love and drop her a comment. We both would love that. The comments and everything when they roll in are awesome. You guys are awesome. You know that already, though, that we love you. If you don't, just so you know, we both love you. And I think that's it for this video. I think I've been doing pretty decent. Hurt my own arm patting myself on the back. I think I've been doing pretty decent keeping these shorter, you guys. So my next one might not be, though. We'll have to see. Might not be. Buckle in. Get a snack for tomorrow's video. All right. All right. I will definitely talk to you tomorrow. Okay? So love you guys. Bye.